Hutch, you have a visitor. It's Joe Kelly. Please say he's allowed in, but it's up to you.
Huh. Joe Kelly.
Yeah, he visited you once before.
Oh, right. Yeah, he was with Ramsey, right? The cop.
Can you come in?
Yeah, sure. I could use the company.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Thank you. Mr. Hutchins, I'm Joe Kelly.
How you doing? Listen, forget that Hutchins stuff, all right? Just call me Hutch.
Okay, Hutch.
I take it this isn't exactly a social call.
No, Captain Ramsey asked me to come and speak with you.
What did he want you to ask me?
I'm here on an unofficial visit, Hutch. Captain's wondering what you're thinking of these days.
Anything in particular?
Take a guess.
Probably last summer, right?
Could be.
Yeah. Well, I want to tell you, I've been thinking a lot about last summer. But there's probably nothing the cops would be interested in.
Don't be so sure.
See, I was thinking a lot about Lloyd and Lucy Johnson, otherwise known as Luke Spencer and Laura Baldwin. They're the only friends I ever had.
ELQ International. Just a minute, please. I'll check if he's in. It's a Mrs. Harmon calling from London.
Oh, Felice Harmon. I need to speak to her.
Well, we'll take it on the conference phone in my office.
All right, there's coffee already made, and you might want to take a look at these.
Oh, thank you, Laura.
Will you see if that letter was sent to Mr. Price yesterday?
Mr. Price, yes, I will.
Thank you. Well, let's not keep police waiting.
Thank you.
Mrs. Harmon, they'll be with you in just a minute. Luke? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? I work here.
You work here?
Why else would I be sitting behind the desk? I'm the receptionist for ELQ International. ELQ International. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Quartermaine. How are you? No, he's on a long-distance call right now. I'm not. I'm very well. All right, I'll tell him that. Bye-bye.
You do that very well.
Don't start with me, Luke. That was Lila Quartermaine. She wanted to know why I was so upset.
So why are you upset?
Because you're following me.
I'm following you?
Yes, you're following me. And I've got to hand it to you, too. I didn't know you were doing it. But you better not do it anymore, and you better not come around this office. Because if the Quartermaines see me with you, I could lose my job.
Oh, you're out of your mind. Lose your job.
Yes, lose my job. You don't know how I had to sell myself to Mr. Quartermaine. I had to promise him that I'd overcome this notoriety I've gained because of you and do a good job.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. These people don't care about notoriety. I got my job with them through notoriety.
Uh-huh. Your job. What job?
I think your phone's ringing, dear.
You're not going in there.
Laura, look.
Part of my job is keeping people out of there who don't have an appointment, which you don't.
Get out of my way.
No. No, I'm not going to get fired.
Move.
No.
Well, as much as I hate to do this, darling. Will you please tell the Quartermaines that Mr. Spencer is here to see them?
I'm sorry. You don't have an appointment.
I can't stop wondering if we should have stopped by Luke Spencer's apartment this morning.
Are you sure you had the right phone number?
Oh, Uncle Edward.
Well, I doubt that he was followed from our place, if that's what's worrying him. Alan said the stranger was still outside the house when he came home.
Well, do you think our competitors would just have one person following me? What if Luke Spencer was in trouble?
Luke is being paid a very fair price for handling our affairs and finding the Cassadines. I'm sure he'll take very good care of himself.
They're not to be disturbed.
Well, who do you think I'm going to think you are, hotshot? Let him know I'm here.
Will you stop yelling at me?
I'm not gonna stop.
What on earth is going on out there?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Will you tell this employee that I can come in here anytime I choose?
Well, good morning, Luke.
Yes.
Mr. Quartermaine, I tried to stop him from barging in here, but I couldn't.
Look, I want to see both of you right now.
I am very, very sorry, Miss Quartermaine, Mr. Quartermaine. I tried.
There's no problem, Laura.
Absolutely none. Mr. Spencer can come in anytime he wants to.
Thank you, Alex.
Mr. Quartermaine?
I probably should have told you before, Laura.
Yes, we should have. Mr. Spencer's assignment takes top priority. As I said, he can come in anytime he wants to.
Well, I hope she hasn't given you too bad a time, Luke.
No. Just doing her job. She does it real well.
Well, now that we know this mix-up won't happen again, Laura, you can go. Please shut the door behind you.
Yes, Miss Quartermaine.
And please, we don't want to be disturbed.
May I give you some coffee, Luke?
Oh, boy, you two are really a pair, you know that? You know that? Here I am, I come in, I got a goose egg on my head, probably a concussion. I got a ransacked apartment, you're gonna offer me coffee.
A ransacked apartment?
Is there an echo in here or something? Whatever happened to this job that's supposed to be on the up and up, huh?
Well, what happened, Luke?
What happened is I wised up last night, sir. You can take this job about finding the Cassadines and shove it! Get yourself another sucker, I quit!
You know Luke and Laura?
Mm-hmm. We're good friends. Saw Luke this morning, as a matter of fact.
How is he?
Oh, he's doing okay.
Yeah, what's he doing? Is he working?
Yeah, he's working for my stepmother at a diner down at the waterfront.
Diner. All right. Well, he got plenty of practice last summer, I tell you. You don't suppose your stepmother needs a new busboy or something, do you think?
No.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really think so. Anyway. Listen, Joe. Is it all right if I call you Joe?
Please, call me Joe.
All right. What is it you want from me?
It's pretty obvious that you're getting better physically. I mean, they've moved you to glorious accommodations here on the 7th floor, and I, being a private investigator, have a mind like a steel trap, notice things like this. Well, if you are recovering, which it seems that you are, the question of your prosecution is going to be coming up pretty soon.
What should I expect?
I'd say, first off, a social worker will come and see you, and then an attorney. Because the DA is going to slap you with some good charges.
Heavy-duty ones,
Well,
too.
that's up to you. You can make it easier on yourself.
By turning state's evidence against Frank Smith.
It could speed the prosecution along, and pleading guilty to all the counts against you could make for a lighter sentence.
Yeah. You think it light enough to make a difference?
That's your decision to make, Hutch. I'm with the good guys. The big dynamite we have is that little black book of Smith's. And we want to use it to nail him up for good. You're the man who can help us.
I wonder who's going to be testifying against me in my trial. That'll be Luke and Laura, right?
You don't mean that, Luke. You can't quit.
Yes, I can. I just did.
Now, wait a minute, Luke. Just hold on. At least let us get the facts straight.
You want facts? I'll give you facts. Number one, I had a feeling yesterday I was being followed all day long. I get a call at the diner, where I also work, from Her Highness. Alex says I'm a damsel in distress. Please come to the disco. I go to the disco. She lies to me. She tells me she has not been followed. I took her home! There was a man watching your house. She lies again. She lies again. You shut up! She lies again. I drove around for 2 hours trying to figure out if anybody was following me. I was finally convinced nobody was, right? I go to my apartment. I walk in. Fun lovers, guess what? It's wrecked, okay? Ransacked. The ransacker is there, and he's got a gun on the ransackee. Not only that, some jerk in the bathroom comes out, smacks me over the head, thus the possible concussion, and also, thus, I quit.
You poor man.
Oh, don't give me that.
Let me...
Don't start with me, Alex! I've had it with you, and I'm mad as hell at you. You have done nothing but lie to me from the beginning. You have lied and lied. You told me there was no danger here. I asked you over and over again, is there danger? You said no. I asked you, are you telling me everything there is to know? You said yes. I said, Alex, is there a man in the bushes? You said no, 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 no! All right, I've had it, okay? And don't look concerned, darling, because that is also a lie.
Well, she is concerned about you, Luke, and so am I. Now, I think you better sit down. You could be seriously hurt.
Oh, no, thanks. I'm going to be just fine as soon as I get out of here.
Why do you keep relating it to us? Maybe it was one of Smith's organization, eh?
This guy had nothing to do with Frank Smith.
Well, what did he look like? What was his physical description?
Very simple. I looked at the guy for about 2 hours down the barrel of his gun. He's got very cold, steely blue eyes. He's tall, and he's got a weird accent. I don't know. Maybe it's British. Maybe it's Australian. Maybe it's affected Pittsburgh. I don't know. Does this ring a bell? Anybody?
No, it doesn't. It's not anybody that I know.
You're lying again, Alex. You're lying again. Because he knows you, and you know him. He asked me if I was working for Alex Quartermaine.
We obviously made a mistake.
Really? He had a one-track mind. All he could talk about was the Ice Princess.
The ice what?
Princess, Ice Princess, Princess.
Ice Princess, what is all this gibberish? Sounds like some dessert that Stella would whip up.
Oh, really? Why don't you have her whip it up and invite Mr. Charm over, because he really wants to eat it.
I'm sorry, Luke. We really know nothing about this.
She is absolutely right. Now, we're sorry you're hurt, Luke, but obviously somebody is using the Quartermaine name for some insane purpose. You know the clout it has in this town?
Yes, I felt it last night right here.
Well, we'll certainly check into it. But I know you're going to find out that it has nothing whatever to do with your job with us.
No, there's no need for that, Mr. Quartermaine, because I do not have a job with you. I told you I quit, and I meant it. Ciao, fun lovers! I had a good time. Bye.
Wait. I think we should talk about it.
Alex, do me a favor, baby. Get out of my life.
Luke!
What do you think about turning state's evidence, Hutch?
Yeah. I'll think about it.
No, absolutely not. Well, sorry, hope we're not interrupting. No problem. How you feeling?
Hey, pretty good since I got the redhead here to take care of me.
Well, she happens to be the best medicine we have in this hospital. Now, I want to check you out. When were these taken, Bobby?
Half an hour ago.
Where's Dr. Quartermaine?
Dr. Quartermaine is in surgery. I'm taking the rounds for him. You're stabilized. That's very good.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. Listen, Dr. Weber. How's Laura?
She's fine, thank you.
Yeah. Well, say hello to her for me, will you?
Yes, I will do that. You're going to be up and around, you know that? Very soon.
All right.
How does later today sound?
That's okay with me.
Good. I'll be back then, Bobby. I'd like you here, too, please.
Okay, I will be.
We'll see you then.
Dr. Weber.
Yes.
Could we speak seriously for a minute?
Oh, we'll wait outside.
No, it's all right. You can stay. Well, actually, it's something that Joe got me to thinking about, and I thought that I should tell you about it, too. See, my mind's really been spinning since I've been in here, and I had a lot of time to think. And it seems to me, sometimes when I think about all those killings, it just seems like it was a bad dream. But of course, I look at myself in the mirror and I realize that, it was real. But I'm not sure why anymore. I mean, it'd be a cop-out for me to say it was for the money, but I know now it was something much deeper than that. And, whatever it was, when I ran into Luke and Laura, it snapped. And, even though I held a gun to her, I never could have killed her. She's a good lady, Doc. I I don't know what I'm...
Are you asking me to tell Laura this? Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know. I don't have the right to ask you this, any of you, but you think it would be possible for me to see Luke and Laura? It would really mean a lot to me. I know I don't have any right.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, I guess I owe you an apology. You really do work for the Quartermaines. May I ask doing what?
Doing nothing, ma'am. I just quit.
Why? Because I'm working here, too?
No, nothing to do with you.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You don't have that kind of power with me anymore, darling. I came in here intending to quit.
And you didn't know that I was working here?
Did I look like it when I came in here? I was genuinely surprised. No, it was just a bizarre coincidence. You working for the same company I do, you inside me out.
If you had known, would you have taken the job?
No, I wouldn't. There's not a company in the world big enough for the both of us, not together,
Well, then it's all solved, isn't it?
Sure is. Keep up the good work.
Oh, I will.
Sure you will.
ELQ International.
Laura, it's Joe Kelly.
Hi, Joe. What can I do for you?
Your dad gave me this number to reach you. I'm calling from Hutch's room at the hospital.
You're with Hutch?
Yeah, he's right here. And he would like to see you, Laura. Both you and Luke.
He wants to see us.
Very much.
Oh, well, Luke just left here. You just missed him, and I really don't know where he's going. But listen, tell Hutch that I would like to see him.
I will. He'll be glad to hear it.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
ELQ International.
An Australian accent? That can only mean one man, Edward.
Scorpio.
That's right. The deadly Scorpio.
Well, at least we know Scorpio doesn't have the Ice Princess.
If he'd been more sure of himself, he would have asked for the Ice Princess. And it also means that part of the cartel that he represents doesn't have it either.
Exactly. All right. Now, where does that leave us here?
Well, that means that Amsterdam, Paris, Brussels can be eliminated from having it either.
If only we knew where the damn thing is.
We can't get it ourselves. We're going to have to get Luke Spencer back.
Well, I don't know how we're going to manage that now that Scorpio's dropped the Quartermaine name in front of him.
Well, there's no doubt about it. It's going to be extremely difficult. But there's one thing to be sure. Luke Spencer is the only man that can get the Ice Princess back. Luke's a smart man. I'm afraid we've placed him in a great deal of danger, no matter how much we try to deny it.
Mr. Quartermaine?
Yes, Laura?
I know you weren't taking any calls, but your first appointment of the day is here. Shall I send him in?
Well, give us about 10 minutes. Oh, and Laura, don't disturb us again.
I'm sorry,